The 1st of February 2022 is coming up. It is upon us. And what does that mean? Well, here at Linda Page, in our community of beautiful women who have chosen and are deciding to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on a hill that they know they are called to be, this is our annual love fest over ourselves and our bodies and our butts and our boobs and our bellies and everything. So every year on the 1st of February, we go for 28 days. I love my body. This is something very close to my heart because this is literally what I did a number of years ago when I had reached my second full of being my own biggest critic. And if that's you, then this message is for you and this challenge is for you. This call to action is for you. A number of years ago, I made the decision, I drew a line in the sand that no matter what I saw in the mirror, no matter what the scale said, no matter how big or small or something in between I was going to stop criticizing and condemning my body, and I was going to love her because she is me. And I absolutely committed to falling in love with the woman in the mirror, both inside and out. And that has changed my life completely. That produced a whole different way of doing business. It has brought different people into my life. It has taken me to places and into swimsuits that I would never have put on. It's not what you weigh or what other people see. It's what we see in the mirror that is usually distorted, that determines whether or not we will do something, whether or not we will, fluctuating weight is the number one reason why women actually withdraw from life-sustaining activities, such as going to the doctor, believe it or not. Yep, this is in surveys all over the world. Saying no to invitations to lunch. Saying no to that first date after meeting online. This is a big key reason. Saying no to opportunities to travel and go somewhere new with new people because they know they're not going to look and feel confident and beautiful. Not applying for promotions, not launching that dream business, not venturing out and living life. Because why? Because they're worried about what people, the strangers in the street, will think about their bodies. Here's the good news, my friend. Nobody thinks about your body as much as you do. Nobody. I don't think about your boobs, your butt, your belly, or your legs, or your arm flab, or anything like you do. And you, for sure, don't think about my arm flab, or my butt, or anything as much as I think about it, right? That is good news. So what we do with this every February is we declare I love my body every single day. Now, there's one of two people who respond to this call to action. There's the first kind that go like, I can't do that. Oh my gosh, I don't even like what I see in the mirror. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it carries on because they've been doing it for so long and they want to continue doing it. Listen, I know how that feels. I'm an expert on this subject. When it comes to body and beauty and body image, I used to hate what I saw in the mirror. I couldn't stand looking in the mirror, but every single part of my career for the past almost 5 years has been very client-facing and very front-facing, and I have always had to get up, dress up, and I love dressing up, no matter my size. I have fluctuated majorly from major flipping, like tipping the scales where I've gone like, how did I do that, to losing it all and being slim and fit and trim but still not happy. I did away with that years ago. I'm up a good number of pounds now and I am just fine. What I'm not fine with is all my clothes that I love I can't get into, which is why I always work my way back. But I am committed to not doing this whole roller coaster life with my body anymore. It might be a little bit more like this, but it's going to be far more consistent. I'm a few months away from 50. I ain't going into 50 unfit. Yes, I want to look good, absolutely, because there's a dress that I want to wear. I've only worn it once and I've had it for about 4 years. And that's what I want to get into. But I want to be fit. I want to have energy. The lack of energy is the biggest thing. So you got to take stock. The second kind of woman is the one who says, I'm also done. I'm also done being my own biggest critic. I'm done not putting on my swimsuit and swimming with my kids or with my grandkids. Or I'm done being all self-conscious and thinking so much about my body and not being intimate and sexy and confident with my man. I'm done with that. That's the kind of woman that I'm looking for. Because you can either reach for excuses or you can reach for results. The two don't hang out. They are not buddies. They are not cousins. They don't go hand in hand. So if I can go from hating, and I mean self-loathing myself, and it is a selfish way of living, self takes over, because it's fear. Fear produces selfishness. Fear produces more fear. Fear produces resentment and bitterness and competitiveness and envy and all that ugly stuff that you just don't want on you. Why? Because it makes you ugly. It really does. An ugly heart on the inside comes out on the outside, just as a beautiful, loving, serving heart on the inside will shine up and show up on the outside. So, my friend, we have the Linda Page t-shirts. These are not ironed, so excuse them, but this is one of them. This is old, okay? So this is the charcoal gray one. There's a black, it's like a dark black. This is very faded. If you're not comfortable yet going in the red, because you know me, I'm on a mission to paint the world red. Red is a beautiful, powerful, biblical color. Then it says, I love my body over here. And on the back, you have the Linda Page logo where fashion and freedom collide. It's actually where faith, fashion, and freedom collide is how it's evolved over the years. And then this is a great conversation starter as well. Wear it to the grocery store, wear it to the gym, wear it to with a cute pair of skinny jeans or jeans or a skirt or shorts. And I'm telling you, the conversations that have been started with this around the world are phenomenal. Be that confident conversation starter. It's not about your size. Learning to identify your personal style is about your shape. It's not about your size. That's another conversation for another time. So you've got this one. You've got the red one, which is bolder. Of course, I wore it this morning, excuse me, because I've got wearing my smoothie over there. And this is like a nice, bigger, looser one for me, kind of an oversized tee. And this is the bold red that says, I love my body. Also with the Linda Page logo on the back. And there is also a white one that has the small writing like this. You can get these at www.lindapage.com and go to the shop tab and go to the t-shirt I love my body, and you will see there's a whole range for you to choose from. These all do run small, okay? I spent a lot of time years ago looking for the right fabric, because I'm not a t-shirt kind of girl. I don't like t-shirts. I don't think I've ever worn a t-shirt that I absolutely fell in love with. So I spent a lot of time looking for the right fabric, soft fabric, thin fabric, and then the right V-neck, the right shape, the right design. Then I came up with the logo, and I had an awesome guy, friend of mine in London, map out the logo for me. I mean, not logo, the tagline, I love my body. And the compromise I had to make was they do run a little bit small, and we could only go to double XL, unfortunately, or it might be 3XL. But whatever it is, they run small. So if you're feeling a bit snug and you don't want things to fit really tight right now, then go a size or two up. Otherwise, just a size up. Or if you're happy with it being a nice snug fit, then that's cool too. I've got one that fits really well, one somewhere in the middle, and then I've got one that's quite oversized. Here's what we're doing, okay? From 1 February to 28 February, we are declaring every day, I love my body. You get with the woman in the mirror and you look her in the eyes and you say, I love my body. And don't just do that and run off and just like, I thank you, my belly, for producing babies. I thank you, my belly, if you don't have children, for helping me to digest and move my food through my body and sustain me. I thank you, my arms that have helped me to do work and earn an income. I thank you, my butt and my glutes, for walking up those mountains and going on hikes with my boyfriend. I thank you, my feet and my legs. That's what you want to do. Speak life. It doesn't matter if you don't believe it when you say it. Your words have more power than what you think is going on right now, okay? Because you've trained yourself to not like a certain part of your body. And maybe you're someone who loves what you see. That's fantastic. Let's take it to the next level, okay? Don't cruise where you're there, because that what you think you're good at, you're never going to master, said my coach to me 10 years ago. So let's take you up to the next level. Speak your life over your body, because guess what? Your influence is a very real thing, and it's very much needed in this world, full of not just women, but men as well, and kids and little girls and teenagers who can't stand what they see in the mirror, because we live in a world that celebrates size 0 and skinny malinky, and doesn't celebrate aging gracefully and beautifully and wisdom and beauty of the ages. So we have 5-year-olds, literally 5-year-olds on antidepressants. We have 10-year-olds saving for plastic surgery. This is how much they hate what they see in the mirror. We have 14-year-olds looking for love in all the wrong places because they don't like what they see. They're not getting approval or edification. There's no role models out there who are saying, I love my body. There's very precious few moms and grandmothers and aunts who are saying, man, don't I look good today? Come on, what do you think about what I'm wearing? And my butt, doesn't it look good in this? Think about that for a minute. Think about that. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but we're going to talk about this February. You are needed out there in a world that is hurting, in a world where women and teenagers and young girls are looking in the mirror thinking, how am I ever going to measure up? How am I ever going to be like so-and-so? How am I ever going to look? Okay, this is what we're doing here. So this is for you, yes, and it's for me, but your influence will expand and your impact will grow over those who need you. It's about sowing good seed. This is part of our spirit of beauty, is loving on ourselves and inspiring and showing others how to do the same. That is a major responsibility on the gift that is your spirit of beauty. This is serious business, people. This is not just, oh, I'm not going to do that. Let me tell you something. If you're going to be self-focused and if you're going to choose, because it is Tuesday, if you're going to choose to go, I can't do that, and I can't imagine, and like my fat arms, and listen, there was a time when I would never wear a top like this and a little bit of bra sticking out, because years ago, okay? I don't care about that. It just irritates me now again because this thing keeps falling down. I don't care about that. I get criticism all the time. She can't be a professional stylist because I can see her bra. Whatever, man. Whatever, okay? I'm not here to please anybody. I ditched the fear of man years ago. I worked most of my life to ditch the fear of man. I accept and love all of my body, all of my belly, all of my butt, and my boobs after my breast reduction that doesn't seem to kind of, do the thing that I hoped that it would do. Anyway, I have a lot around me, and I'm just 5'4", so I'm quite short, I'm quite small boned. Any weight gain is just going to feel heavy on me. So I don't care. I am not going to say I can't. We're not allowed to say that in my house. My kids are not allowed to say that. It's not permitted. You can't do anything. It's Tuesday. I choose to get up, dress up, and love my body. I choose to have the courage, by the way, that if you are a woman of faith and you talk about being the daughter of the king and a princess and a chosen people and a royal nation, and you won't wear this even to the gym, well then, how confident are you in your identity? I'm challenging you right now. How confident are you in your identity? Do you go to church and quote scripture and do all the churchy things, but you won't walk your talk? Because faith without action is dead. You know that, right? It's totally dead. I know how that feels. I was dead inside for a long time doing faith. It actually wasn't faith. It was total religion. And listen, so here's what we're doing, okay? 1 to 28 February. Every day you're going to say, I love my body, or do and say whatever you declare over your body. You're going to wear either your t-shirt or something beautiful and bold. It makes you feel beautiful and bold. You're going to take a picture. You're going to post your story in Dress to Connect right here. You're going to tag me, because otherwise I miss hundreds and hundreds of the stories, and I love to see as many of them as I can. I make time every day to go and read them because this is important to me. It's what I do. It's very close to my heart. So you're going to tag me, and you're going to put at the top, I love my body. I'm going to give you the taglines at the bottom, the hashtags where you're going to say, I love my body, your story and your picture, and you're going to go hashtag, I love my body, hashtag Dress to Connect, is 4, hashtag Spirit of Beauty, hashtag Get Up, Dress Up. Okay? Hashtag I love my body, hashtag Spirit of Beauty, hashtag Dress to Connect, hashtag Get Up, Dress Up. Those 4, all right? Those are our standard 4 here. And then you can post it on Instagram, you can share it to Instagram, but it must come here in Dress to Connect. Post it on Instagram as well, because I spend a lot of time there too. I've got a lot of clients and I spend personal time there as well, so I'd love to see it on Instagram, or with your permission, because there is this in this group. We will take a few here and there and we'll share it to Instagram. We can tag you or not tag you, it's entirely up to you. I don't do anything with children. I don't tag or share pictures with kids because people are quite sensitive about that, and I actually am very fine with that. I think that's a good idea, is not to just no kids. If there's kids in your picture, I won't share it, or I'll crop them out. So and don't worry about who sees your picture, okay? As I say that, I'm thinking you might be going, oh my gosh, who's going to see it? The fear of man is a snare. It is a trap that will keep you imprisoned year after year after year. Haven't you been in that prison for a while? How does it feel? You having fun? You want to hang out there some more? No, you don't. You have the keys, unlock it, walk out, and join me in our I Love My Body campaign. 28 days of I love my body. Take a picture, post your story, and you will start feeling an impact. You may cry, you may feel angry, you may feel elated, but you're going to feel something. So draw on that spirit of courage that you have, because you have it inside of you. It's inside of all of us. Draw on that courageous spirit and decide to do it and join us. And on the 26th of February, 2 days before we finish, we're going to be having an online champagne brunch together. Wherever you are in the world, it's going to be 6 p.m. my time here in Africa. You're going to be somewhere else. It might be breakfast or brunch or lunch for you. And we're going to get online. We're going to have a party and we're going to share our stories. I want to hear from you. I want to hear how you felt. I want to hear whether you cried or whether you laughed. I want to hear what your husband or your boyfriend said. There is a t-shirt, by the way, for the men that says, I love my wife's body. Or there's a plain one that just with the LP Linda Page little logo. Get your husband in on the game. Get your man in on the game. All right. LindaPage.com. Go to the shop tab. Get your t-shirt. Get it quickly so that it reaches you in time. 1st of February, we are going to hit the ground running together. I'm doing this with you. I do this on a regular basis. I was up almost 18 pounds again after losing 19 pounds not too long ago. And I'm on my way down again. I do this with you. I love my body. I get up, I dress up, I accessorize. I use the gift that is fashion, color, texture, and style that my God gave me to just position and strengthen me, to give me confidence and have fun with fashion and feel playful and confident. That's what we're doing here. All right. 4 hashtags. I love my body. Tag me. Give us the story and the picture of that day, every day without a break, every day. And on the 26th, there will be a winner that will be randomly drawn. You will have to be online to receive your prize. $300 worth of shopping vouchers, wherever you want to go shop. If you want to shop at your favorite online store or at a little boutique down the road from you, I am going to send you shopping with my compliments, $300 cash for you to go and invest in yourself. Not to go and buy your kids stuff, not to go and do something for someone else, not to go, for you. $300 for you. You may be used to spending $300 in one day, or you may go like, oh my gosh, I've never done that. This is going to be your time. And if you want help with what you buy, what you don't have in your closet, or I will give you my time as well. You and I will spend 15 minutes together and I will say to you, all right, let me see you, stand back, let me check out your body, let's see what you need, let me see your hair, how is your accessorizing, how are your accessories looking at home, what do we need, where do you live, what's the weather, what are you short of, let's go and get you a beautiful, whatever it is that you need, 2 or 3 or 4 pieces maybe, okay, but quality over quantity. Maybe you spend $300 on one item. You'll have it for a long, long time. So, all right, lindapage.com. Get your t-shirt. Get it shipped out to you ASAP. Okay, stock is running low, or was. I don't know where we are with stock right now. It ships out of Atlanta. Get it done. Get your order in. And 1 February we kick off. On the events tab at the top of this group here in Dress to Connect, you will find the full details of the Dress to Connect, at least of the I Love My Body event. So there will be 26 February. Excuse me, my brain is melting. 26 February, there's a different Zoom link there for the, dang it, there are 2 Zoom links, okay? It's hard. On the 1st of February, it is a Tuesday, and we normally have our client coaching calls on Tuesday. This is open to everybody. So it's open to everyone. You hop onto that Zoom call, and we're going to kick off, and you're going to be wearing your t-shirt. If you don't have one, or you can't find one that you like, or one that fits, wear a red t-shirt, okay? Just get yourself a red t-shirt. And then we're hopping on the 1st of February and we're going to kick it off together. And then the second Zoom link, which is a different link, is the 26th of February, also under the events tab, and that's the online champagne party. All right, folks, over and out. Get ready. Get your mind ready. Don't worry about what you feel. Don't worry about what you think, saying, how can I say I love my body? I did it. And I didn't know anyone in my life for 40-something years who hated themselves as much as I did. And I came from a legitimate background that's perfectly understandable why I felt that way about myself. But I overcame all of that with the power of and the love of my Father in heaven. You can too. Doesn't matter what you believe. Maybe we don't believe the same thing. I'm here to tell you, I've got the tools, I've got the experience, I've got the expertise, I have the results. Now it's your time to shine.